Everyone, my name's Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Gemini. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So this is good for all placements of Gemini. And just a reminder, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, so I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated, and I have asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards. And don't forget to stick around for the end. I'm going to have a few announcements. All right. What does the universe want to tell Gemini today? Oh my God. You know what this means. If you've been watching me for a while, this is the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, because that's the Hermit character in this deck, and all four aces. Every tarot reader has their own unique relationship with every individual deck. For me and this deck, that's a loaded card. So you win the lottery when this card comes up. No, not the lottery numbers. Better than that. It's everything else that's going on in your life. Let me get the rest of the cards. The Magician. Wow. The Five of Cups, Queen of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Hierophant, the Two of Swords in your opportunity, and your challenge is going to be the Queen of Swords. Wow. Okay. A nice mixture of energy. Let's see what we have here. Let's take a look around the room. We have two major arcanas. We've got the Magician and the Hierophant, the lottery card, that King of Pentacles, Hermit, all four aces. And minor arcana, court card. Okay. Really, it's two court cards if you consider that King of Pentacles. Obviously it is, but it's a loaded card, so it's special. All right, let's go ahead and get into it then. So let's start with the first card that came out, which is beginning in your recent past. I'm looking at your energy first. Your recent past is the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, Hermit, all four aces. So this is you knowing your worth and value. This is you working really hard to get to this position, and you're able to really enjoy your life. You have a lot of insight because you've gone within. So you have that enlightenment that you know what is the direction you want to go in, how that hard work has paid off for you. The people that you choose to surround yourself with, whether it's going to be friends, family, career, so it could be like a professional relationships, but it's a huge energy today coming off this card. You know what? I'm going to say, I feel like there's been a shift for you, Gemini. I think that you've leveled up because the energy is even more intense than it normally would be. And just for full transparency, I'm a Gemini moon. And this is really telling me that something big and special is coming in, but it's something I feel like you've been working on for quite some time. It's not just something that's just showing up. I think it's something that you've been working on, and that's why the leveling up is coming, because you've laid that groundwork and foundation. It's a very strong energy today coming off this card. This is you being grounded, stable, secure, very practical. In fact, it's you knowing your resources and also knowing your own worth and value. And because you've got that ability to be grounded and practical in this card, it's just kind of, I feel like it's a practical application of a skill that you have towards the betterment of your life on a lot of different levels, especially I'm getting maybe financial. So there's something to be said for that. Then we have your present energy. This is the Magician. Well, the Magician is about you self-actualizing, you having the ability to reinvent yourself to become what it is that you want to become. And the fact that it's right next to this card, and I'm going to go back and do the aces, just tells me something huge is coming in for you, because this is your recent past and this is your present energy. And now you're taking everything from right here and you're making stuff happen. So let me go back to the aces. So we've got all four aces. So Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. So we're looking at that Ace of Swords. That's a triumphant breakthrough and clarity. That is you getting clarity on something in your life right now, and it could be multiple things. And that's allowing you to make smart, rational decisions. Then we have the Ace of Cups. That's going to be love, your emotions, your intuition, your connection to source going up, right? So that's telling me that you have an opportunity for love in your life. This could be a friendship. It doesn't always have to be romantic, right? It could be platonic. So you're having a romantic relationship, platonic relationship. Maybe it's getting a new pet. Maybe it's having a child. Whatever it is, it's you having a relationship. That's one aspect of the 3D. We're also looking at career. We're looking at finance, retirement, school. If maybe you're at school, there's a lot of new beginnings that are coming in with that Ace of Cups. Now, it sounds like the Ace of Pentacles when I'm describing it, but when you're looking at things that you love, it's you trying to get to your idealized life. So you would love to retire. Maybe there's a hobby you want to pursue. You would love to live this next aspect of your life, and that's what's coming in the 3D. Maybe you want to deepen your connection to Source. Maybe you want to deepen your connection and have your intuition. Maybe you want to trust your intuition and really double down on that for a while because you've gotten away from it. I just feel like it's about really opening yourself up. I'm doing this for your heart. You're opening up your heart. Then we have the third ace, and that's going to be the Ace of Wands, and that is literally a passionate new beginning. It's that spark of inspiration, and I would even say hope, for you to be able to take that first step and to try something new and exciting, because all aces are new beginnings and they're gifts and blessings from the universe. So with that Ace of Wands, it's also out with the old, in with the new. So again, I feel like you've been working on something for a while, and now the shift is coming in. That's allowing you to really move forward with something. The final ace is the Ace of Pentacles, which is this King's ace, because he's the King of Pentacles. That Ace of Pentacles is literally a golden opportunity presenting to you in the 3D for something that you can achieve, something to come into fruition, something that is definitely meant for you, and it's coming in strong. So again, I feel like it's something that you've been working on, like laying the foundation for, and now here are the new beginnings. So all the seeds that you've planted are now coming to fruition, and you're able to take it and run with all these new beginnings. Okay, so that is your recent past, and again, this is your present with the Magician. So as you're reinventing yourself, you're stepping up to the plate. Not only are you self-actualizing to reinvent yourself, you're also in charge of all the tools in the toolkit because you've done the groundwork. So that Magician is in charge of all the tools, the wands, the cups, the pentacles, and the swords. So everything that makes up the tarot. And I just feel also, like when I look at this card, this is really telling me you're able to see several steps ahead. You're able to see like a visionary what it is that you want, and then you're able to make it happen. And it's a really powerful imagination that you're using. It's that will to power. Then we have, in your near future, the Five of Cups. This is really telling me that this is the card of loss and bereavement. For me, when you're looking at this card, it's also a card of monomania and really coming to terms with the fact that you've been chasing something that's not meant for you. So she is chasing this golden ball, and it's always out of reach. She can never attain it, yet she cannot focus on anything but that ball. Now it's coming and it's rolling into the pond. When it disappears, yes, it's then the card of loss and bereavement, and she has to go through that grieving process. But here's her new opportunity that can't wait to present to her. And then that's her real opportunity, not the golden ball. That's really not meant for her because she can never attain it. This is her real opportunity, but she can't see it because she's totally focused on the ball. This is something that's coming in your current energy. So if you are chasing something right now, and I mean chasing it, it's not coming to you, you are chasing it, and you can never catch it, and you can't quite get it, and it's just always out of reach. Maybe that's something that's not meant for you. When you let that go, something bigger, better, and more beautiful will come in for you, and that's the feeling that's coming off this card. And then you can be grateful for what you have, because right there you're not. You're in a panic and you're chasing. All right, let's get some clarifiers. All right. We have the Empress, the Star card, the Hermit. Look at them all lining up for you. The Two of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. So this is like what I was telling you, what it literally looks like with the Ace of Pentacles. The universe is literally presenting you with a golden opportunity. All right, but let me go over here and look at your recent past. King of Pentacles, Hermit, all four aces, being clarified by two beautiful major arcana, the Empress and the Star card. So with all of those new beginnings coming in for you, something that I really feel like you've worked hard on to lay the groundwork for, this is just allowing you to live your idealized life. This is everything that you have strived for in the 3D. And I have to say, remember, the Magician is right here. Well, the Magician is really laying the groundwork also. So it's this continuation energy. It's not just recent past. It's continuing into your present and maybe into your future also. So we'll get into that in a minute. But this is about you living your idealized life. Everything is becoming easy. And that's because you've done the groundwork. So now it makes things easy to appear. Anything that it is that you're working on just seems easy. You know, it's like, let's say you want to run a 10K. So when you first start, maybe you're out of breath, maybe you do half a mile, or you do it where you run half a mile, you walk a quarter mile, you run half a mile, walk a quarter mile, you know, just to start building your strength up and your stamina up. And then after a while, it's so easy to run a 10K. Why not just do a half marathon? I mean, you're right there, right? It's that kind of energy that all the work that you've done, it's just making everything easier and easier and easier, and it's attracting a lot of abundance and prosperity. So it's really coming in for you now. I just feel like it's a lot of ease. I just feel like hard work has kind of left all of a sudden. Then we've got this Star card, and this is hope, faith, healing, and renewal. And I think everything that you've been doing, this practice makes perfect, that type of self-mastery, is really bringing in a lot of beauty. It's bringing in a lot of healing for you. It's bringing in this ability for you to tap into a universal consciousness, and you're being guided by this type of North Star. And I think that I just want to show you, you know, the enlightenment that's here in this card, just for me at least, ties into the star. And I really feel that it's about you having the knowledge and the wisdom and the guidance to really pursue something in your life right now, because you're going for your idealized life. It's really an interesting energy that's here. Then we have the Magician, and the Magician is being clarified by the Hermit and the Two of Cups. So again, more enlightenment. We just had, you know, that King of Pentacles with that enlightenment, because the Hermit is there. Well, now the Hermit is right here, along with the Two of Cups. So again, this is you going within for enlightenment, because there's something about you really wanting to use your mind right now. I mean, you are an air sign, but you really want to use your mind right now to create something special for yourself. And you don't mind doing the work to be able to figure it out, because it's also tied in with that Magician. You're meeting a kindred spirit, and this could be something in the form of an idea, a person, a place, a thing. But whatever it is, it's something that's really lining up for you, and it's something that you truly and genuinely love. Wow, that is your present energy. Then we get into your near future, and this is the Five of Cups. And it is being clarified by the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So Earth cards. This is talking about you being grounded, stable, secure, and balanced as you're pursuing something, an opportunity in your life right now, especially if it's not meant for you. You want to keep, you know, your feet on the ground. You don't want to lose your mind over something if it's not working out for you. You need to be adult enough to realize, hey, you know what? It just didn't work out. I really wanted it, but apparently it wasn't meant for me. And, you know, I put everything I had into it, and I still couldn't make it work. So apparently I'm not meant to do that. It's that kind of energy, you know. You're really pursuing that golden ball, but it's always out of reach. Well, this is you being grounded, stable, secure, and really calling it in. We also have the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new beginning in the 3D. I just want to show you. So as this ball is leaving, this is the new opportunity to present. Well, it's right here. It's the same card, really. It's definitely the same meaning. So again, if you are, because this is a general reading, if you are pursuing something and it's not working out time and time again, that should tell you something. It's not really meant for you. I'm all about determination and making something happen, but there comes a point when you have to walk away. And I feel for some of you, that's where you're at, because a new gift and blessing from the universe is coming in to give you something in the 3D, something bigger, better, more beautiful, something made for you that's in alignment with you. That is your current energy. And for the guidance and advice from Spirit, we have 3 cards. We have the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Hierophant. So what this is really telling me is that the first card out is the Queen of Cups. This is about you really following your heart. This is about you doing something that you love, being around the people that you love. I just feel that it's that vibration that's coming through, but it's, of course, it's going to also be self-love. So this is just about you looking around you and seeing what it is that resonates with you and what it is that you want to be around: people, places, things, ideas. You're looking at everything that's going to be resonating with you, who you are right here, right now at this moment in time, and you're going in that direction. And if you're also transitioning yourself, right, you're making some changes in yourself, if there's things that you're kind of leaving behind, it's you looking at that idealized version of self. Like what is the idealized version of what is it that you love? You know, so that is what you're striving for right here. You're literally looking at that. You're focused on your emotions. You're focused on your heart. You're focused on really tapping into your intuition, allowing that to guide you to what that actually is. It's almost like you're sitting in front of the mirror and you're saying, do I like this about me? And your intuition is saying yes or no. It's like a truth test. And what is not resonating with you, you're like leaving behind. What is resonating with you, you're putting in a separate area and you're keeping that as you're going forward. It's like you're really diving in that deep and you're being that particular about some changes that are coming in for you. And that's allowing you to be the best version of you. It's a really interesting energy, but you're enjoying it. I don't think you're leaving anything behind that you don't already want to let go of. This is just you being active and literally going through that process and doing it. We have the Nine of Cups. This is you really wishing for your best life. It's really tied into this, but you're choosing your best life as in things that love you and that are resonating with you. But this is choosing your best life. So this can also be you choosing it outside of yourself. If you're looking for a relationship, whether it's going to be a romantic relationship for a partner, maybe you're looking for friends, you want to increase your soul tribe because things have been changing so much that now you want more friends, more things to go out, more people to go out and do things with. Maybe it's a career, maybe it's work, maybe things have shifted there. Maybe you're now looking at your finances, your health, right? Travel. You're looking at everything and things are shifting for you. This is you visualizing your idealized life and going for it. Because I think when you're making that shift with these 2 cards together, you're able to really call stuff in as you're letting stuff go. All this space is open, but you're making a very quick shift into what it is that you love. Sometimes when we release what no longer serves you, and that's not what this card, what I'm saying this card is. This is like a truth test where you're asking yourself, is this good, yes or no? And maybe there's even a maybe here and there, and that's okay. Hold on to it until you know for sure. But you're literally going through this process. So when you release something, it creates a void. So you want to replace it with something positive. Something bigger, better, more beautiful, something very loving. And so when you're wishing for what it is that's coming in, that's more in alignment with who you are right now, that's what you're filling that space with what it is that you actually want. You're manifesting it in and it's coming in. Or it's actually coming in this reading. Then we have the Hierophant. This is not only coming in, you're getting divine downloads from source that's grounding it into reality. So this is helping you achieve what it is that you're actually looking for with the wishing card. So a lot of good things are coming in for you here. And this is the Hierophant. So this is you really taking that time to, I feel like you're opening up your connection to source. And I feel like that's allowing you to get even more information coming in. So this is going to be from source, from your ancestors, your guardian angels, your guides, whoever gives you these downloads. It's definitely coming in loud and clear, and it could be all of them at the same time. It's not limited to just one. I just give you examples. You're definitely getting a ton of information coming in. I think that you're feeling this connection. It's like being the intermediary between the spirit world and earth, and you are definitely feeling it. You are open to it, and it's really coming in loud and clear. Maybe you're not used to getting divine downloads. Maybe you don't understand really what's going on. You know something's happening, something's changing. Well, it's definitely coming in right here, and now you're able to take that information, whether you're aware of it or not, and you're grounding it into reality. They're helping shape something positive for you in a huge direction. Remember, we have the star card here. This is you really reaching for something big, something that is, that's that Aquarius energy, something that's going to be life-changing, along with this ace, a new beginning in the 3D. So something big is really coming in for you. Let's get some clarifiers. We have the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Page of Cups. So much love coming in. Wow, how beautiful. Then we have the Hanged Man and the Eight of Pentacles. So a lot of love energy here, a lot of court cards also. So this Queen of Cups, which is also, where is it? Well, so this Queen of Cups is being clarified by a Queen of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. And I thought we had the other Queen of Cups here, but it hasn't shown yet. It was the King and the Page. But so that Queen of Cups is being clarified by a second Queen. This is the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. So what this is telling me is that you're really getting clarity. So not only are you getting in touch with what it is that your heart is, what you're choosing with your intuition, love, you're also getting clarity on it. And that's good. So that is that mind and your heart connecting on up into source. This is that mind, body, soul connection going into source. This is allowing you to see very clearly. Maybe for some of you, you're seeing something very clearly for the first time in this matter, not in general, but just in this matter. See how her head is above the clouds, and that's giving you the ability to see exactly what direction you want to move in, and maybe even why. This is allowing you to see a lot of truth that's coming in for you in situations with other people, places, things. And like I said, when you're asking yourself these things like, is this right for me? Yes or no? Well, not only are you using your intuition, it's almost like you already know the answer to that intellectually. Yes or no. This is just you getting confirmation from your heart and your mind, and that's allowing you to make a confirmation on this transformation, because I think that you really want to make sure before you make big moves that it's really in alignment for you. And this is an alignment question, because we're looking at the Seven of Pentacles, and you're literally asking yourself, has it been worth it? All the work that I've done, has it been worth it? And you're going through, like I said, one by one, and you're asking yourself, is this good for me? Yes or no? You're taking stock in yourself. And that's really allowing you to make a radical transformation, right? I mean, there might even be things that you want to change, and maybe you can't even articulate it, but maybe you feel into it. Hey, what this scenario happened, and I didn't like how it went down, and I really wanted to change something like this so it doesn't happen again. Or if it does, I want to be able to control the narrative. I want to control the outcome. What can I do differently? And what did I do that did not work out? I mean, it could even be something as big as that. You can't quite put your finger on it, but yet you're changing it in your mind. You're changing it as you're going forward. So maybe it's a different reaction to a situation, or maybe you're thinking, you know what? I'm never going to go there again. If somebody approaches me with that, or I'm asked to make a reaction to something, you know, that you're not even going to do it, because once you hear that, you're not going to let yourself get trapped in that kind of an argument or a trap, or just whatever that dynamic is. I think it's even as big as that. It's not just, you know, do I like this person, yes or no? I think you're looking at like bigger ideas also. You're making a huge change right now. So with this 9 of Cups, the wishing card, it's being clarified by the King of Cups and the Page of Cups. So we've got the Queen, the Page. So we don't have the Knight yet, but it's coming, I would imagine. But you're getting like almost all the Court cards. So this could also be people around you. These cards could be representing different people. They could be representing different aspects of self. So this could be you really getting in touch with maybe the younger side of yourself, maybe you being young at heart at something. Maybe it is somebody younger in your life. You know, maybe you're working somewhere and you're more of the manager, and this could be someone that's a younger coworker, or maybe it's a younger boss, right? But there could be somebody younger around you that they follow their heart and not necessarily their mind all the time. But you are definitely wishing with your heart for something that is going to be a younger, lighter vibration. With this King of Cups, your still water runs deep. So this is allowing you, I feel, you know, I almost feel like you're wishing for not just a whole radical life change, but I feel like if you're single and you're looking for someone that is really young at heart. Not necessarily younger than you, but young at heart. Someone that is very playful and they are very engaging with you. If you're a very serious person, maybe this person lightens you up, your energy. It's that kind of energy coming through. But I feel that you're very grounded, you're stable, secure in your emotions. This King, the emotions run deep. He has gone through a lot, and he has really done a lot of introspective work with his emotions, and he's very comfortable with himself. He's also the most intuitive of all the kings, and he is very tapped into source. This is someone that I think is also, I just feel like they're not quick to love, but when they do love, it's very deep and moving. So if this is somebody coming into your life, this is someone that you let them go at their own pace, because I think that they need time to look at things. They use their intuition. They're very giving, loving, nurturing, and open. But there's some young energy that's coming in here. And like I said, it doesn't have to, like, the age doesn't necessarily have to be young. It's young at heart. And I think that there's someone coming in that's very complementary to the King. Now, this could be in you, in your relationship. Maybe you're the one that's lighthearted and you've got a King of Cups coming in, because sometimes these energies can go both ways. Then we have, and that could be a career also. Maybe something's lining up for you for that. Then we have this Hierophant being clarified by the Hanged Man and the 8 of Pentacles. And this is really just talking about looking at everything differently, getting a different perspective. Maybe for some, taking that time out to gain a different perspective. But it's slowing something down. And this King of Cups is slowing something down too. So there's something about maybe not quite rushing in, even though you're going through this radical transformation. Maybe you're taking one methodical step and foot in front of the other, right? Because you're looking at all the little things. You're at a crossroads and you're saying, has it been worth it? Yes or no? Do I want this in my life? Yes or no? You're really kind of looking for that black and white. And this card is too. This card is not necessarily focused on the gray areas in between, although it encompasses that. The vibration coming off this card today for this reading is really you kind of looking at black and white things. I'm getting divine downloads, yes or no, right? Is this job healthy for me? Yes or no? It's that kind of thing. It's not like, well, this aspect of it is, and this no, you're not doing that. You're just kind of cutting right down the center, yes or no, period. So you're having to take that time out to really look at things differently. And you're looking at all the work that you're putting into it, because you're paying attention to all the details, and that's how you're really able to make a smart, sound decision for yourself. So again, we are looking at you using your intellect, using your intuition with your heart, feeling into it, and you're looking at things in the 3D. So it's not just maybe emotions, like how do I feel about this job? Should I base it on my feelings? You're looking at everything, the total package on whatever it is you're looking at. Relationship, finances, your health, location, housing, travel, education, retirement. The big picture, you're really taking everything in. All right, that is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. Your opportunity is the Two of Swords. So again, this is really a self-discovery type reading for you today. This is about you. This is the Know Thyself card. So this is about you being on your life path, and suddenly this magic mirror presents itself and you can't go under it or around it. You're forced to confront yourself. So you're asking yourself the big questions in this opportunity, okay? So in your opportunity, you ask the big questions. Who am I right here, right now? What makes me happy? What is my strength of character? What's my weakness of character? What do I want to do with my life, right? How is my health? How are my finances? Am I on the right path, right? What's my favorite color? What's my favorite food right now? And has that changed? And do we know why? If it's a favorite color, and if that's changed, is that tied into a chakra? Is it tied into emotions that are going on? That can be very revealing. If it's a food, has something changed in your health? Maybe you used to like eating jalapenos. Now you can't do them anymore. There's been a shift. You know, it's like, just looking at things, because you don't want everything to be heavy and deep. It's not like this full-blown existential quest. It's not like you're a naked, non-contingent being on the verge of an existential void, and now here come the questions. And it really, at that stage, you don't even care about the questions. You're just there existing. But this is something that's coming in for you right now. Who are you right here, right now? Know thyself. Ask the questions, and those are just sample questions. You can create your own, and that will help give you insight into what direction it is that you're going in right now and where you're coming from. Then we have your challenge, which is the Queen of Swords. So the challenge, this is the same card, different deck. So in the challenge position, this is, well, let me explain the challenge first. So is the challenge impossible? No. The challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it, and when you attain it, it's absolutely rewarding. But you do have to work a little harder at it. So we have Queen of Swords, because that opportunity is so easy. It's right there for you to pluck. You know what you're doing. You're looking at yourself right now. Again, I'm not seeing some full-blown existential void. You're not experiencing that right now. But you're doing a huge shift in your life. That is for sure. And that card is just you doubling down with an opportunity to also know yourself as you're going through this. So stepping back and looking at the big picture also. So we have this Queen of Swords in your challenge position. This Queen of Swords is all about truth time. She wants to get to the truth at any cost. She'll even put up a barrier of these thorns so that nobody can get to her. That way she can really see the truth and there's no interference. She's about using her intellect, her rationale, her logic, the ability to take in all kinds of information and synthesize it to come up with a conclusion. But at the end of the day, she only wants the truth and to stand in the truth, and she won't tolerate anything but the truth. That is your challenge position. So let's see, why is that in the challenge position? Do you have a blockage? Can you not see it? Is there something in the way? Okay, so I'm being guided to shuffle the cards again. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. Wow, okay. So for your opportunity, when we're looking at this Two of Swords, it is being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Well, as you're knowing yourself, you're on a mission. Yes, so this is really part of this entire reading for you. That Two of Swords is you being on this mission to figure out who you are, and he is presenting you with an opportunity. So all of that knowledge you're taking with you into this next stage of your life, because he's on a mission walking towards that next stage. He's taking his knowledge and his wisdom with you, but he's slow, right? One steady foot in front of the other. This horse is not even moving. That's how slow he is, because he's careful, he's cautious, he's logical, he's practical. He likes structure, and that new structure that's coming in is allowing you to make this life change and these shifts that are coming in, and that a type of enlightenment that's coming in. This is about you being open to receive. A lot of things are going to be coming your way that are coming into you that are in alignment. So this is not just you knowing thyself. I think there's a lot more that's attached to this. I think that when you know yourself, it's allowing you to be a magnet for people, places, things, ideas that are now attracted to the new you, that's going to help accelerate what it is that you're doing, like what direction you want to go in your life, the people you want to associate. Now they show up because you've cleaned out that baggage. You've released it, especially emotional baggage, right? You're releasing the emotions that are no longer serving with you. They're not resonating with you. You're doing the work. I mean, you're really doing the work. And again, a new opportunity is coming in for you, but you need to be open to receive everything that's going along with it. If it's a relationship, maybe this is you being very giving and them also being very giving. This is someone that's giving and this one's someone that's receiving. There's this nice balance between the two of you. It's a give and take on both sides. Same thing for a career. Maybe there's a give and take there, but you're getting the ideal of what it is that you're looking for. So the challenge is the Queen of Swords, and it's being clarified by the 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. This is the tree of life. This is allowing you to focus on your idealized life. What is it that you want in the 3D? We're looking at friends, family, pets. We're looking at housing, location, travel. We're looking at medical, so we're looking at your health. We're looking at your finances on every level. We're looking at you living your idealized life. I just had a flashback to you having this type of idealized location of living, where it is that you're living. So a house, an apartment. Maybe it's getting a second home somewhere and having that kind of vacation home. Maybe it's relocating. Maybe it's even doing a timeshare where you have your own home and you know what? You go someplace a couple of times a year to do a timeshare. It's that kind of energy where I feel like you're just leveling up for something in your life right now. Then we have this 3 of Pentacles. This is the card that's talking about working together as a team, having these strong foundations, having quality relationships with people, friends, family, and then everybody enjoys their role. This is a card where people are enjoying the work. They're enjoying quality. This card is focusing on quality. That's why this could be you having a strong foundation in a marriage. So this could also be something coming in for some of you, whether you're meeting somebody new or maybe you're taking your relationship to the next level, a long-term committed relationship or literally marriage. It's definitely here coming in for you. Okay, that is your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and leave a comment if this resonates with you. Definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. You know I'm getting ready to go to New Zealand and Australia May 21st. I'm so excited. I can't wait. And what else? Oh, I've got a membership now on the channel. There's 3 different tiers. If that's a way you'd like to support the channel, please, by all means, go ahead and sign up. It is brand new, so we are just getting ramped up on that. It's only been up for a couple of weeks. And then I also go live a couple of weeks. If you don't know that, I go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's a lot of fun. It is by donation. People submit their questions in advance through PayPal, Venmo, and Stripe, or live, PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and SuperChat. It's up to you. And just know that the SuperChat is a little more expensive because YouTube takes 40%. It is what it is. So that's why it's going to be a little bit higher. And don't forget, you can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. All the information is in the description below, and there, the link is there. And you can sign up for the free newsletter. It's at the bottom of every single page. You can also book a personal reading with me, sign up for a missing person consultation. You can go to the Learning Center on there, and that's where my 16-week manifestation masterclass is. and that will allow you to go ahead and sign up. It's June 1st. The early bird pricing is till May 21st. After that, it goes to full price. If that's something you're interested in, definitely go ahead and sign up. And what else to tell you? What else to tell you on that? Oh, so if you don't know, because I know we're getting a lot of new subscribers. If you don't know, I'm a master manifester. I had my first business at 13 and a half. I'm about to be 59. I have been doing this for a very, very long time. If that is something you're interested in learning how to manifest a business, a person, place, or thing, or idea into fruition, then definitely sign up for the class, because these techniques are something that you can use across the board. So maybe you're looking for a life partner. Maybe you're looking for the career of your dreams. Maybe you're looking to start your own business and you're trying to put everything together. You're trying to manifest it in. Maybe you want your new tribe, right? Whatever it is that you're looking for, this is something that would really work for you. Finances, your health, it doesn't matter. Anything in the 3D, it's coming in. It could be spiritual stuff too, by the way. It is not just things in the 3D. I do it all when I go in and do my manifestation work. So if that's something you're interested in, please go ahead and sign up for the class. I also do private lessons, one-on-one tarot, manifestation, and raising your vibration. So you can also go ahead and book that session. And I have affiliate links on there under Alison's Picks, and that's going to be Skin Like Butter for body butters, scrubs, and soaps. They're for men and women, and she has some that are specifically for men, so definitely check that out. Wonderful deals, excellent products. I use them myself. Also, Dr. Amir Karim's skincare line, his trifecta, and he's got a couple of other products. I use his skincare. I swear by him. I think he's the greatest doctor in the world. So definitely go ahead, and if you're interested in getting a really clean, pure product, definitely check it out. You can also just use the affiliate link and go and look at the products. You can also follow him on YouTube. He is also from San Diego. Yay! I love him. And then I didn't even know him though until after I had moved away. And then I just saw him and I'm like, this guy is really bringing the truth, and he's bringing something special. Just that was the hit that I got, and I started his products, and yes, they're phenomenal. But I've been doing his products for several years. So I just wanted to go ahead and bring him on. Then there's Rogers Hood Apothecary. And if you missed it, I interviewed the founder about 2 months ago where we were speaking about the parasite cleanse, mold cleanse, the lymph kit that came out on May 15th, and the fulvic soak. Awesome products. I'm doing her parasite cleanse. Wonderful. It works great. If you've never done a parasite cleanse, you need to do it. If you have a warm body, you're going to have parasites. That's biology. We do it to our animals, our dogs, our cats, livestock, but why are we not doing it to ourselves? Yeah, think about that. So that's something you might want to do. I've never done one, so I'm doing it for 5 months to make sure I'm getting the life cycles out. You're looking at eggs, juveniles, adults. They leave, and then they drop eggs on the way out. Ew. So I'm doing it for 5 months because I'm getting everything out. You want to go ahead and follow it. Follow the directions, take that binder because you're collecting all those toxins on the way out. They also dump mold. Watch the interview so I don't have to take up your time here, and that will give you more insight, but it's pretty amazing. And look at Kim's journey. She's phenomenal. I'm actually having her back. So for you to be able to see the second interview, definitely watch this one because it lays the groundwork when we're going to do the second interview. Awesome products. And again, use the affiliate link. She has a bunch of ebooks. Download that. Even if you don't use her products, you're doing a different cleanse. Look at the information that she has because it's just a wealth of knowledge. It's very professionally done. All right, everybody. Sending you lots of love. Bye for now.